This is a show of the doggone it, the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. I think this is a few years old, at least a year old, maybe older than that. But I wanted to show it since I finally got it. Whoa, excuse me. Whew. I am sore 5 miles later out in the freezing cold. That's actually less than freezing. Let's see, let's get going here. That's the book anyway. It's about 160 pages. Have not read it yet. It looks like it's another John Matthews, Caitlin Matthews. I'm not sure who did the art. Tuttle Publishing, it says. And inside it has little pictures, black and white pictures of the cards. And let's see. Card illustrations by Will Kingham. Kingham. I don't know. It's got the usual major arcana cards. And the suits are stars, suns, moon, and spheres. And then it 160 pages, I think. Yep. And it goes on about this, that, and the other thing. It comes in an okay box. I don't think I have any other Tuttle-like boxes, but that's the box. Maybe back here shows up kind of, sort of. But anyway, it's just a box. It's got openings so you can grab the side and open it. Just, you know. Let's start with the Fool card. There's the Fool. And we'll show the back. And some of these, the laminate seems to take turns switching sides. Like it'll be on the front. The front will feel smooth. And the back will have a roughness. And then it'll flip. And it'll be the other way around. So that's a little strange. I kind of expected it to be the same all the way through. Here's the Magician. Christmas lights are still on. If that's distracting, sorry. And they do stick together because of that oddness. This is the Papist. And they're very stiff. I mean, and of course, they all have some kind of archway, like that's your way into it. But I'm not a fan of that. I think the card is enough of a window into whatever. This is the Empress coming up. I just don't get that. I mean, I like the look of that arch. I like arches. That looks nice. Just not on every card. And it's not the same on every card, but all the trumps are going to have the same one. This is the Emperor. The only thing that's different is the words at the bottom and the Roman numeral at the top. But they have a decent look, just not a lot of background going on. That's coming up is the Hierophant. I think when I quickly looked, I did a search on YouTube, which has an awful search thing. Google's much better, and then you type site:/youtube.com. That search works much better. But there are pages of these, so if I go quickly, then that's why. If you wanted to see something specifically or slower or more close up, I can do that for the asking. But I have a feeling everybody's seen and decided on this one. The Chariot. Justice. The Hermit. hermit that's not your typical hermit. There seems to be a religious overtone. I guess that's maybe appropriate for Nostradamus, the hermit. Catholic, Roman Catholic. Fortune's Wheel, not the Wheel of Fortune, but Fortune's Wheel. I'm not sure what the thinking was with this. Maybe it came out during that time when Dan Brown was writing those books, Fortitude. I'm probably wrong. The Hanged Man, which is really strange looking. Look at that. Death. Temperance. Well, that might qualify as one of the stranger devil cards. The devil. This kind of looks like the Pope poking at something. Oh my gosh, the burning tower. It's not just the tower, it's burning. Wow. Although, looking at it in the distance, I kind of like the color. The star, kind of a griffin-like, maybe. Well, at least the cards stay in place. So I may have found a solution. Although a viewer mentioned something that I had to look up. Never heard of blue tack. Now I have. So now I might get some. Of course, my deck showing days are coming to an end unless something fantastic happens next year. The moon. The sun. Judgment. I think we're going faster this time. That's always better. The completed world, which looks like the Ace of Cups. But it says the completed world right there. Off. Okay, so this suit coming up is anybody's guess because it doesn't say. I'm gonna guess stars, maybe? Because I see stars, so that's the ace of something. Although it does have a moon, so maybe it's moons. Let's go with moons. Because I don't know. Probably hope to look at the book, huh? Well, yeah. Yeah, it's moons. 2 of moons. 3 moons. 4 moons. Hopefully no one gets sick from being spun around so fast and experiencing like 10 G's of force. 5 moons. 6 moons. What is that? Complimentary lobster or crab? I'm going to go with lobster. A red lobster. 7 moons, we think. And here's that odd 8 moon card, which has a cow sitting on its rear end. Cows, they can't even do that, I don't think. They can lay down, sit down, kind of be sideways, like they're little Roman rulers, but they can't sit on their butt like that. At least not the dairy cows I grew up with. 10 moons. it's a little different. The Neophyte Moon, and it's got it as the 11th card. The Initiate Moon, 12th card. The Prophetess, the 13th card. Gotta throw in a little nudity there. And the Master card. And I can't figure out what he's feeding. Well, at least he took his hat off to do it. Whatever he's doing. And I guess we're gonna go with this being stars. So the ace or one of stars. I am not sure. Two of stars. Here comes the three of stars. Whoa. The four of stars. I'm wearing out the lazy thingamabob. The five of stars, I think. That rock on there really helps. Slows it down, yet keeps it down. The six. Now there's some symbols in the background that would take a magnifying glass to really get into. For me. The seven. Eight. 9. 10. I guess if I do 2 of these videos a day the rest of this month, I might get through all the boxes over there. Okay, now we get to the court kind of cards. So not really. The postulant. I guess postulant as in a priest initiate or priest wannabe. Cardinal. Pope wannabe. The abbess. I think that's the lady in charge of a convent of nuns. I think. I don't know. My Catholic is rusty. But I know the Pope when I see him. There's the Pope. You don't know the Pope when you see him. You don't even know who the Pope is. That's probably true. I think these are the sons. Or son. Bark, 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 bark. Ace one or ace of sons. Not sure about those faces. The 2. I do like that background color. This is going to look good. This one, the 3 with the fire and that background color. Oh yeah. Here's a 4. Washing something. I'm not sure I want to know what's going on that card exactly. It don't look cool. I'm sure it's innocent. The 5 of stars. I'm not sure about this people joined with other animals thing. 6 of stars. 7 of stars. I don't know what those are. Those are nice flowers though. of stars. Of course, we gotta get the chubby babies in there. There's one right there. 9 with lamb and sheep. I mean, a lion and sheep, and the lion has a sword. Isn't it enough to be a lion? The 10 of stars. This is the page. This is the knight. So this suit is more traditional. The lady, though, that's a little different. Although I think that's the way it used to be, kind of. The prince on a stick. I'm not sure why he's on a stick like that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Last but not least is the... wow, I might have to look at the book real quick. You should have looked at the book before. I'm sorry, but I can't figure that one out. Oh, spheres. Okay. So we got them all right except for this one. And now we got that one right. That's spheres, as you can tell by the thing at the top, I believe. I see why these cards don't sit, because these plastic boxes are made for stacking. That was one of their selling points, it said. So I might have to try that blue tack thing if I can find it locally. Here comes the 2 of spheres. Speed up a little. 3 of spheres. Oh, those colors look nice over that way. The 4 of spheres. The 5 of spheres. A lot of knife play going on in the spheres. 6 of spheres. Little reading. 7 of spheres. The 8 of spheres. 8 of spheres looks a little down. 9 of spheres. Kind of juggling something. Matches. 10 of spheres. Oops. Now here we go again. Different sort of, each suit is different. This is the apprentice, it says. The astrologer. Like I say here at the end, if anybody wants to see anything clear, closer up, or zoomed in, zoomed out, or whatever, just let me know. Comment, email, whatever. I don't care. Astronomer, because I do have evenings. Even if I just spent 3.5 hours jogging in the freezing cold. The alchemist is the last of that suit. And while that's around there, I can bring the book in, put it near the dragoni. Hold that up there, dragon. Do your job, buddy. Does that show up enough? Not really. It's alright. I gotta lean it some more, I guess. There we go. And we made it. That was a hopefully quicker than usual show of the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. And with that, I will say peace. Well.